Join us as we uncover the Quranic story of Adam and Eve, offering you a deeper understanding of this timeless narrative and its relevance to our lives today. We'll delve into the verses, explore the meanings, and reflect on the lessons we can learn. Stay tuned for an enlightening and thought-provoking journey through one of the most profound stories in the Quran. Section 2. Creation of Adam. According to the Quran, Adam was created from clay, which symbolizes the human origin and our connection to the earth. In Surah Al-Baqarah 2:30-34, Allah addresses the angels and announces his intention to create a vicegerent on earth. And mention, O Muhammad, when your Lord said to the angels, "Indeed, I will make upon the earth a successive authority." They said, "Will you place upon it one who causes corruption therein and sheds blood while we declare your praise and sanctify you?" Allah said, "Indeed, I know that which you do not know." Allah then teaches Adam the names of all things and commands the angels to prostrate before Adam, signifying his elevated status. Surah Al-Hijr 15:28-29 further details the creation. And mention, O Muhammad, when your Lord said to the angels, "I will create a human being out of clay from an altered black mud. And when I have proportioned him and breathed into him of my created soul, then fall down to him in prostration." This verse highlights the divine breath that gives life to Adam, marking him as a special creation. These verses collectively illustrate the profound process of Adam's creation, his elevation above the angels due to the knowledge bestowed upon him by Allah, and the special role he was destined to play as the first human and prophet on earth. Section 3. Life in Paradise and Creation of Eve. After Adam's creation, the Quran describes his life in paradise, a place of bliss and contentment. To provide companionship for Adam, Allah created Eve. The creation of Eve is not explicitly detailed in the Quran, but she is referred to as Adam's spouse, created to be his companion. In Surah Al-Araf 7:19, Allah commands Adam and his wife to dwell in paradise. And we said, "O Adam, dwell, you and your wife, in paradise, and eat therefrom in ease and abundance from wherever you will. But do not approach this tree, lest you be among the wrongdoers." This verse sets the stage for their life in paradise, highlighting both their freedom and a single restriction placed upon them. Similarly, in Surah Al-Baqarah 2:35, it is stated, "And we said, O Adam, dwell you and your wife in paradise and eat therefrom in ease and abundance from wherever you will. But do not approach this tree, lest you be among the wrongdoers." The repetition of this command underscores its importance and foreshadows the significant role it will play in their story. Adam and Eve's life in paradise represents a state of initial innocence and happiness. They were free to enjoy all the bounties of paradise, with the exception of the forbidden tree. As we move forward, we will see how these elements lead to the next critical phase of their story. Section 4. Temptation by Satan. The story of Adam and Eve takes a crucial turn with the introduction of Satan's temptation. The Quran describes how Satan, out of jealousy and defiance, sought to mislead Adam and Eve and cause their downfall. In Surah Al-Araf 7:20-22, it is narrated, "But Satan whispered to them to make apparent to them that which was concealed from them of their private parts. He said, 'Your Lord did not forbid you this tree, except that you become angels or become of the immortal.' And he swore by Allah to them, 'Indeed, I am to you from among the sincere advisers.' So he made them fall through deception. And when they tasted of the tree, their private parts became apparent to them, and they began to fasten together over themselves from the leaves of paradise. And their Lord called to them, 'Did I not forbid you from that tree and tell you that Satan is to you a clear enemy?' Similarly, in Surah Al-Baqarah 2:36, it states, "But Satan caused them to slip out of it and remove them from that condition in which they had been. And we said, 'Go down, all of you, as enemies to one another, and you will have upon the earth a place of settlement and provision for a time.'" These verses collectively illustrate the cunning of Satan and the vulnerability of Adam and Eve. Satan's deception led them to eat from the forbidden tree, which resulted in their awareness of their nakedness and their immediate remorse. This act of disobedience marked a significant moment in their lives, leading to their expulsion from paradise and their new life on earth. The temptation by Satan highlights the themes of free will, the consequences of disobedience, and the ongoing struggle between good and evil. As we move to the next section, we will see how Adam and Eve responded to their mistake and sought forgiveness from their Lord. Section 5. the fall and repentance. After their disobedience and eating from the forbidden tree, Adam and Eve's awareness of their nakedness symbolized their loss of innocence. The Quran describes their immediate remorse and the steps they took towards repentance. In Surah Al-Baqarah 237, it states, "Then Adam received from his Lord some words, and he accepted his repentance. Indeed, it is he who is the accepting of repentance, the merciful." This verse highlights Allah's mercy and willingness to forgive, emphasizing that sincere repentance leads to divine forgiveness. In Surah Taha 21-123, Allah's response to their repentance is further elaborated. Then his Lord chose him and turned to him in forgiveness and guided him. Allah said, "Descend from paradise, all your descendants being enemies to one another. And if there should come to you guidance from me, then whoever follows my guidance will neither go astray in the world nor suffer in the hereafter." These verses collectively show that despite their disobedience, Adam and Eve's sincere repentance was accepted by Allah, who provided them with guidance and a promise of mercy for those who follow his path. Their fall from paradise marks the beginning of human life on earth, characterized by the constant struggle between good and evil, obedience and disobedience. The story of Adam and Eve's fall and repentance highlights the themes of human frailty, the importance of seeking forgiveness, and the mercy of Allah. As we move to the next section, we will reflect on the lessons and significance of their story in the broader context of Islamic teachings. Section 6. Lessons and Significance. The story of Adam and Eve in the Quran is not merely a tale of the past, but carries profound lessons and significance for all of humanity. By reflecting on their experiences, we can gain insights into our own lives and the nature of our relationship with Allah. Firstly, the story highlights the concept of free will. Adam and Eve were given the freedom to choose, and their decision to eat from the forbidden tree underscores the human ability to make choices, both good and bad. This free will is a cornerstone of human existence, and with it comes responsibility and accountability for our actions. Secondly, the story emphasizes the importance of obedience to divine commandments. Despite being in paradise, Adam and Eve's disobedience led to their fall, demonstrating that divine guidance must be followed to maintain a harmonious life. The story also illustrates the mercy and forgiveness of Allah. Despite their disobedience, Adam and Eve's sincere repentance was accepted by Allah, who guided them and promised mercy to those who follow his guidance. Moreover, the narrative of Adam and Eve sets the stage for the human journey on earth, characterized by the continuous struggle between good and evil, faith and temptation. It reminds us that life is a test, and our success lies in remaining steadfast in faith and seeking Allah's guidance in all matters. In summary, the story of Adam and Eve in the Quran is rich with lessons about free will, obedience, repentance, and divine mercy. It serves as a powerful reminder of our purpose on earth and the importance of following the path laid out by Allah.